Oh, it's the infamous one ball juggling, or as we like to call it in the industry, the half castration. Ha. How's this doing? It's still. It's getting better. It's getting better. It's best you can hope for by getting sucker punched in the head. But I'm not holding a grudge. I'm livid inside, but happy. And what's going on in my life besides absolute shit? Um, I this morning, I got woken up to some door slamming. Um, my dad, being the 50-year-old man he is, was acting like a child, and just normal narcissistic problems. Everything's everyone else's problem, and everyone else. I can't fucking. It's literally this giant thing, and I can't. I can't. I could write about it, and I am writing about it, but it's also hell, and it's like having a devastating effect on me and my stepmom and my little brother. And I need to get the fuck out of this house. I'm working on that. I am, I talked with my caseworker today. She suggested again to, contact the VA, and I did that. I called them. Ooh, look at me, look at Lou Greggles, doing the big step of making a phone call. Um, I can't. It's just difficult to explain how like things just pile and pile and pile up, and it just crushes me. And I know a lot of that is a result of me um, like being afraid of everything because someone made me afraid of everything. Who could that be? There's no blame. There's no shame. There's no blame. Let it go. Let the anger go. I don't need to hold on to that hot coal like my dad does with his mom, who he's exactly like. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's not racist or a bigot. He's just everything else. Um, it just he's hurt me so much. The day after I came out as a woman to him, it, it just he proved that he has no remorse for anything he's done. Like the things he said, are not things you say when like it's self-evident. Like he's so detached from reality that like he's consumed by his ego. It's I'm going to um, interview my stepmom. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that, and we're going to get some perspective of what the fuck is going on with my dad. It's impossible to describe how going. Uh, this house is a complete mess. Like things like are like falling apart, and he's He says, I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix everything. And he sits and plays solitaire all day, watches TV, or just no, he's busy. He's busy, and you can't like do it yourself because it's his project, and you do it wrong. It doesn't matter what you do it wrong because his way is the only way, and there's no convincing him otherwise. He is God in his world. And how cruel God is. Okay, here's a good example. Here's a good example. My stepmom she had her thyroid removed, Graves' disease. I don't know the whole like medical what stuff, but as a result, she sometimes takes a little bit to process, and that is like literally hell for him, having to wait an extra 2 seconds to receive a reply. And you know, he he, he says to me, that he's come a long way to accept being more accepting and being more calm and passive. And while he's saying this, he's completely dissing her for like being stupid or something. It's like I said, not there's no awareness. There's no consciousness. I believe this for forever. It just if he's angry at you, he'll just shit in your soul. He said things to me that still haunt me. Like he would constantly bring up that like I as a 9-year old, witnessing his mom die, which by the way he has worse. Just he wants to make it known that he won that pissing contest because it is a pissing contest. But like, he constantly reminds me that I didn't spend as much time with her on her deathbed because I was 9 and afraid, and this whole zombie mom thing was like terrifying. You know, but it's I'm an asshole, and it's like how I felt my entire life. That everything I did was wrong or selfish. I'm done. I'm done living like that. I'm not fucking having that shit. I thought for the longest time I was evil. I was a horrible person. And I'm over that. I'm over those feelings of self doubt, self hate. I'm living my life. I'm doing what makes me happy. And what makes me happy is being a good person. Okay, okay, okay. Uh, Dick. That's another thing. I'm not fucking hiding that anymore. You know, that's another thing. constantly being called, retard, faggot, cocksucker. Mm. It didn't internalize like homophobia in me or anything, and just completely drive me insane because couldn't accept myself. 'Cause again, I'm a horrible person. Like, this guy needs a fucking intervention. But like, who are we gonna bring in? He's cast away everyone, like everyone in his life. He won't talk to his parents, his brothers, like closest family outside of this that he has, and they don't get along apparently. Like, like I said in another video, like we could be in the same room, but like miles apart. Like, Jen feels like she's stuck with him, and like breaks down and cries because of him. That's something. Like, she told me this morning about how like she walked from the bathroom to her room crying, and my brother saw that. Just went in to give her a hug, and like, no kid should have to fucking do that. I remember having to do it for my mom. But in his world, all that matters is being right. All that matters is his ego, causing pain and suffering. It's not anything that matters. I'm sure consciously, like if you throw these things at him, he's gonna come up with a charming answer where, he can talk his way like out of anything. He talked his way out of fucking police before, possibly multiple times. I don't know what the fuck happened when I was 4. I just remember getting thrown across the room, and the next memory I have is waving at the police officers. Apparently that never happened. Um, oh yeah, by the way, daddy issues. Don't know where I got those. uh, I am just fucked, and I'm done with that. I'm gonna get out of this house. I'm going to do it. I'm done being afraid. I, like, I know I've said I'm a woman, and I am female. At least internally, still got this shit. But um, I feel like a little girl inside. I feel like this, just scared, timid, like child. And then I just feel like I get overwhelmed with the world. And then, that's what I was saying before with like things. Like they're just too scary, and they become overwhelming. And like I know, like I've done so much research, everything to figure out what this is, this mind of mine, and how to fix it. And I'm aware of so much, but knowing is not enough. Right? You have to feel it. You have to like integrate it into your very being to be able to actualize it. This wisdom, this knowledge of like how to change, how to not be afraid, how to do anything. It's alchemy. And in many ways, I'm very grateful for everything that has happened in my life. There was a time when I lived for revenge on God, like actual God. And because what an asshole for giving me this hell to live. And, there's no way to live, there's no way to perceive reality. But, I came to, be grateful for, this path I've walked. As, bumpy, as brutal, as hellish as it's been, it's made me someone that, I don't know any other me's. I was juggling the other day, and like I see, the same. It's like a glitch in the matrix. I see. Oh, I see this woman. I saw you like 5 minutes ago, but like you have a slightly different hairstyle. Oh, you have a little difference in like what you're wearing, but like you're the exact same. Oh, I saw 15 of you today. I saw 20 of you guys. It's like NPCs. I'm grateful I'm not an NPC. I'm grateful I got thrown so far out of the bell curve that this this is what you get. This is what you get when you go crazy. That's how you have to look at this. There's shit in my life. Like, yeah, there's the shit in my life, and I can't let it get me down. Because what does that do? Free will is a skill, and I'm shrugging at life. Life, decides to throw some projectile diarrhea on you. Whatever, whatever. I can't control it. I can't control the anus that is God sending me the shit, but I can control how I react to it. I am not giving in to fear, to weakness, to negativity. I'm not giving in. I've given in my whole life. Just being this, passive, submissive, just docile, have to obey, what's going on around me, have to, curb my desires, my everything to serve everyone else because that's how I had to live my life. I'm living for me. If the gardener doesn't take care of themselves, who takes care of the garden? That doesn't mean I'm going to live selfishly. It means I have to put myself first and, help others as I walk my own path. Not to, forsake my path to help someone else on theirs. Help those who are walking in the same direction I am. Help those who cross paths with me. That. You know what I love? I love being me. And this is me. And I'm not gonna let anyone hold me back. I'm awesome. So are you. Not the people who did this. Those people are assholes. Oh, they might come around one day, but as of right now, pretty low on the shit list. I don't know, just fucking 19 minutes of this rambling. What is this? Is this? I'm just gonna end it. I'm just gonna end it because there's no more. There's no more sanity here. It's just blah.